Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu Baldur's Gate 3. So, und ich habe jetzt mal ein bisschen mehr Zeit genommen, darüber nachzudenken. Ich will ihn nicht töten. Ich will aber wissen, wie es weitergeht. Also, helfen wir ihm.
This day has ended so much better than it started. Now, you don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack. Just until we're inside the city walls. Hail, Cyric. I can't wait to get inside.
Oh, sogar noch okay. Hilft dem teuflischen Ochsen. Teuflisch! Ja, war klar. Kartoffelchen. Aha. Ja, den Apfel sollten wir mitnehmen, ne? Seltsamer Apfel. Nehmen wir mit. Und noch hier. Ein Schätzchen auch noch. Was hättet ihr gemacht? Oder was habt ihr gemacht? Eiswand. Vampirberührung. Okay. Gut.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
We've got diseases, and any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Was ist hier los?
Gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Okay.
I'm not paid to debate with
Und was ist mit dir?
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Das ist schon eine bescheuerte Frisur. Und eine bescheuerte Einstellung. Mein Vater gehört diese Praxis. Ja,
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
Pisser. Ein Pisser.
Beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal
Ja,
with it.
Mütterchen. Mach ich dir Feuer.
These vagabonds.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
Okay.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Wo wissen wir das?
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form of doing so, after all.
Hier kannst du echt an keinem vorbeigehen, ne? Ich würde den gerne umhauen.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Ach, mach dir keinen Kopf.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. We're a danger to all of us.
Donations?
Spenden? Ich hätte gerne eine Spende, bitte.
Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated.
If you want to chat, talk to Nestor. I like my personal space.
Okay, wer ist denn Nester? Da unten ist ein Händler jedenfalls. Ach, du bist das. Kleiner.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Worm's Crossing.
Ihr habt die Türme des Mondaufgangs geplündert?
Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry.
Ja, das ist wohl möglich. Zeig mir doch mal diesen Plunder.
When I tried to fool a sharpie like you, have a look.
Was hast du denn? Umhang des listigen Nebels. Wenn sich der Träger zurückzieht, erschafft er zusätzlich eine Nebelwolke mit einem Radius von 2 Metern, die mindestens einen Zug lang bestehen bleibt. Ja, nehmen wir. Segen der Rabenkönigin. Solange das Amulett getragen wird, sind Sprungweite und Flugbewegungsrate des Trägers um 1,5 Meter erhöht. Und er erhält den Zustand Federfall. Der Effekt von Federfall bleibt bestehen, wenn der Träger verwandelt ist oder Tiergestalt hat. Haha. Nämlich auch. Tänzelnde Schuhe. Akrobatik, Rüstungsklasse. Schurken. Ah, ist was für ein Asterion. Stein aus Baldurs Tor. Das ist wirklich und wahrhaftig ein echter Stein aus Baldurs Tor. Ein echtes, einmaliges historisches Artefakt. Einzigartig. Sendegehäuse. Aha. Ja, das finde ich nicht so geil. Hier, guck mal, ich habe einen Dolch, ein Messer, einen ollen Bogen, einen Hammer, Rüstung und Rüstung. Ein Schild kannst du auch noch haben und hier so einen ollen Ring habe ich auch, Kupferring. Ist das cool, Junge? Ist cool, oder? 13.000. Der hat mich schon wieder geschröpft, ne? Kleine.
Stay away from trapped chests.
Ja. Kann ich nicht versprechen. So. Gale.
Excellent choice.
Ja, excellent choice. Gale. Was hast du denn aktuell? Amulett des kalten Schauers. Ah, er war gut, ne? Ja, kannst du dich verpissen. Wenn du dich wieder zurückziehen musst.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I'm paid to take.
Wäre eigentlich was für dich.
So don't make trouble.
Aber irgendeiner muss mir Wonne verleihen, deswegen kriegst du das. So,
Keep your distance, darling.
Asterion, ich habe neue Schuhe für dich. Badische Inspiration, ja, ja. Tänzerschuhe, Akrobatik und Rüstungsklasse. +1.
And don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens.
Ah, badische Inspiration ist auch geil, ne? Glaub ich.
Still alive, so that's progress.
So, und da ich nie, wirklich nie, den Strahl der Furcht benutze, aber das ist vielleicht geil. Vor allem, wenn du keinen Fallschaden mehr erleidest, ne? Dann kann ich mit dir hinspringen, wo immer ich will.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Okay.
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off.
Eine 18, ey. Günstige Auslandslage, 4. Ja, sauber.
And I wasn't informed. Bloody meddling flames. What are you still looking at? You've got a job to do. Hop to it.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
Ja. Du bist das imposanteste Schwein, das ich je gesehen habe.
Oh, how kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see.
Okay. Kann man hier runter? Jo. Wer bist denn du?
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Ich wollte da gar nicht ran. Ich wollte mit dir quatschen.
I hear you've been given permission to be here. Don't disappoint me.
Ja, ist cool, ist cool. Beschlagnahmte Scheune. Was habe ich hier getan? Wem habe ich hier was gespendet? Das sieht aus, als wenn die das für sich behalten wollen. Was ist das denn? Nestors Warnung. Ich muss manche von euch wohl daran erinnern, dass die Sachen in der Scheune für die Flüchtlinge sind, nicht für euer Abendessen. Der Nächste, der sich bedient, säubert einen Monat lang die Latrine. Okay. Ist vielleicht doch die Spendensammlung her.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
Ah, ist cool. Verschlossen. Na. Alle nix? Komm.
Traps, eh? I have a feeling I'm not very welcome here.
Traps? Wo sind die? Untersuche die verdächtigen Spielzeuge.
Someone there?
Who's that rummaging around in there? Show yourself! You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest.
Ich habe eine Lieferung von Teddybär mit Sprengstoff gefunden, aber keine Sorge, ich konnte sie entschärfen.
What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up, I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives?
Okay, du. Ja, ist das Beste, ne? 15, ey. Gale? Täusch mich nicht. Sauber, Gale.
All right, I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Ja. Ach so, war gar nicht hier.
No such luck.
Toys trapped to injure children.
Spieluhr. Kann man das gefahrlos lesen? Ein Auszug aus einem Buch mit kurzen, aber fürchterlich veralteten Geschichten für Kinder, erzählt von Mutter Campesteri. Der hungrige Bollywook. Es war einmal ein Bollywook namens Billy. Seine Kleidung war zerschlissen. Er wusch sich nie und er sprach in Zungen, die niemand verstand. Das Schlimmste an Billy war, dass er ständig hungrig war. Zuerst aß er alles seinem Dorf. Dann machte er in den benachbarten Dörfern weiter. Bald war die ganze Region am Verhungern, weil Billy den Hals nicht vollkriegen konnte. Die Dorfbewohner boten an, Billy beizubringen, wie man ein Feld bestellt, damit er sich selbst ernähren konnte. Doch Billy war faul. Billy wollte sich einfach von anderen durchfüttern lassen. Und genau das tat er. Eines Tages aber entschieden die Dorfbewohner, dass sie genug hatten. Sie waren seit Monaten gezwungen gewesen, von ihren Vorräten zu leben und waren es leid. Und Billy, der fett geworden war, weil er all ihr Essen verschlungen hatte, sah inzwischen selbst recht lecker aus. Okay.
It's abominable.
Ich bin mir nicht sicher, was hier eigentlich Phase ist, aber egal.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Oh, to be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
Aha.
Glad to see you.
Ich dachte, du
Glad
wärst
to
eine
see
Frau.
anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
Ach so.
Pretty sure they'll need laborers to shore up the walls.
Oh, God! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it?
Wer ist ein braver Hund? Du bist ein braver
Oh,
Hund.
goodness, yes! I am a good dog. Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
Mit Schleife im Haar.
Griselda? Oh. No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy.
Nicht so voreilig. Ich habe ja gar nicht gesagt, dass ich euren Hund streicheln will.
Oh, trust me. Your eyes say it all. Everyone wants to pet him.
Ja, ich weiß. Was ist denn los? Aber jedenfalls so oder so, einen schönen Hund habt ihr da.
Isn't he just? I'm so very glad they let animals in the camp. Means Biscotti can be kept away from that awful war.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is okay, he's happy. Give me strength. I apologize for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
What was that, my dear?
Nothing, darling.
Ey, aber das ist ein Hund. Die ist doof, die Alte.
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes yet?
Was ist mit dir?
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice.
Was für... Was ist denn los?
Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story.
Erzähl mal.
A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do?
Was ist euer Geschäft?
Well, I was gonna sell the finest alchemical tinkerings the gate had ever seen, but the bureaucrats had other ideas. They talked some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Okay.
We've got Grunch into the city with us. What would he do then? We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hid him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is, but we have to. Every road between Baldur's Gate
Oh, du bist das.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
Du bist aber ein jämmerlicher Klingone. Lass mich mal gucken. Oh.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently.
Das ist ja kaum ein Kratzer, was soll das?
Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Ja, aber Junge, mit Lügen?
Old Grunch locked me up when Nilos and me were hiding, and hungry and scared. It was Grunch who got us through. I'm not letting him down now.
Ja, finde ich gut. Ja, kommt ja klar, ne?
If it's somebody drunk at Mark.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
Wenn das die einzigen Probleme sind, die du hast, dann hast du keine Probleme.
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
Okay, du bist die Wurzel des Problems. Erschlagen wir dich, dann sind alle glücklich. So. Junge.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
Naja. Euch kenne ich doch.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
Ja. Aber zumindest habt ihr es geschafft.
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Ja, ich weiß auch nicht, wo der ist.
So many more could have survived.
You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
Ein schöner Anblick und das alles dank mir. Macht es euch nicht zu gemütlich. Es wird hier nicht lange sicher sein.
Maybe not. But we have each other now. We have this moment now. Thanks to you.
Ganz ehrlich, von euch beiden hätte ich ja nicht erwartet, dass ihr bis zum Ende überlebt. Ceres.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
Tja, ja. Seid ihr wirklich alle, die überlebt haben? Also,
I'm really worried about Umi.
Umi. Umi ist der da vorne, ne? Warum?
Supplies are short. I can scrape it up together for a bite of something solid.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Can a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Mhm.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? A word of advice, then. You might not get as warm a welcome as in days gone by.
Okay.
Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous.
Das überrascht mich nicht. Die Lage hier ist angespannt.
Tensions? That's putting it mildly. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget.
Ja, aber... Ich bin ganz unbedingt für die Umerziehung. Also klingt das ja... Das ist ja... Aber du solltest den Frieden wahren, nicht das Feuer schüren.
What peace? If no one steps in, there'll be bodies piled high in the streets before long. Those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. If we don't show them that we mean business, they'll bleed us dry. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say?
Dass ich dir aufs Maul haue.
Tell them! I'll cut out their eyes and make them watch.
Look at it. Come crawling home, hands stained with the Bone Lord's soot. And you carry his stone. Have you lost your nerve, my blood-starved sibling? Oh, did I mangle your skull too terribly?
Du bist meine Schwester?
I could end it now. But I'll be patient. Father will see us together again. He will see you bleed.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Aha. Was für... Das ist meine... Orin ist uns in Gestalt gewandelter Form entgegengetreten. Dann hat sie sich hinweg teleportiert. Wir müssen nach Hinweisen darauf suchen, wo sich ihre Basis befindet.
Had done the right things. Don't take that on yourself. You know who's really responsible.
Mhm.
Good, Zor. I'm sure you did.
Privat.
How did that song go anyway?
Das ist jetzt auch privat? Finde eine Möglichkeit, Orpheus zu befreien? Mhm.
Lips touch and go.
Wer ist das denn da?
The cult have claimed every road between
Kreuthauch.
Baldur's Gate and Eltergard. From what you tell me.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Na gut.
We've lost so many since Eltergard. Again.
We should have
Garen,
an
you know
excellent
the rules.
feast to
I'll
commemorate
leave you,
losing our wife, please.
I guess we could. Carlos. A lot. I'm not that. I'm not eating that.
And don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens.
Ach so, muss ich drehen. Alles klar. Ja, weiß nicht, können wir auch hier hochgehen, ne? Wuff. Das nervt. Ein Zirkusplakat.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Cool, cool, cool. Alles hier Flüchtlinge?
Just like that.
Cleaning,
cooking, construction, the possibilities are endless. If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
Invest.
How many red caps are missing?
More than a handful.
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seemed bothered by it.
When did you realize the red caps had escaped?
Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
Ehrlich?
I want to see Dribbles, but I don't like the monster at the door.
Monster? Montgomery.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
Aha. Ich habe noch nie von einem extraplanaren Zirkus gehört.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
Gut.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Blood! Tasty blood! So delicious!
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Hä? Nur weil ich so ein paar Spritzer im Gesicht habe? Ja. Da kriege ich einen Vorteil. Das ist noch am besten günstige Ausgangslage, Täuschung und Expertise. Ja, machen wir das. Noch ein Bonus, eine 18. Ho, 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 ho. Auf den Kopf. Meseki, auf den Kopf. Die ist halt gut drauf beim Würfeln.
Wait now. Let's not be too hasty, shall we? Any friend of Gortash is a friend of ours. Welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Asterion ist inspiriert. Und nochmal 170 EP. So, hier sind wir runtergekommen. Dann sind wir hier lang. Alles hier durchsucht. Und jetzt haben wir hier einen Zirkus aufgetan. Oh. Warum nicht, ne? Nochmal 275 EP. Zirkus der letzten Tage. Ihr habt nichts?
You realize she is mining putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Ich möchte eure Schminke sehen. Schminkfarben selten. Bis zur langen Rast. Diese Auswahl an Schminkfarben macht den Anwender zu einer bunten Narrin. Fast wie Magie. Dafür... Alter! 1040, aber... Ja. Tasche mit Schminke, falschen Körperteilen und Perücken. Werkzeug, um die Identität zu verbergen oder eine andere anzunehmen. Aber kann der Gel uns sich da einfach... Ein Endfärber. Okay. Blassrosa. Grün und graubraun. Purpur. Die Mumie. Dann zeig mal her. Da. Bis zur langen Rast. Und dann habe ich hier Narrenschminke. Yo! Geil. Ja, nice. Nice. Gut. So. An dieser Stelle ist Feierabend. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zusehen. Ja, aber ne, oh, guck mal hier. Schattenherz möchte auch ein bisschen Schminke kaufen. Ja, so. Jetzt fällt der Kleine auch nicht mehr auf. Zirkus liegt an. Ich wünsche euch was. Bye, bye.